Could you whisper in my ear the things you wanna feel? I'll give you anything to feel it coming. Do you wake up on your own? I wonder where you are and live with all your faults. I wanna wake up where you are. I won't say anything at all, so why don't you slide?
By a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I little. When I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Class A unloads deep to right field, over Bully Hill into the parking lot. Look out, Bob Decker's van out there. That baby is long gone.
That shot is blocked and a breakaway chance for Quinn. Takes the pass. Pat Quinn right out of the box. Make that Jack Quinn scores! What a shot!
The 2-2. Clubbed in there to left field. Tag ball. Clifford going back at the wall. Game over!
Here's Scott. Backs it down the right wing. Rips one.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all.
Oh, make way for the crew, bust down that door. Turning chances to break the necks, you know. Oh, all eyes on us and your jawbone hits the floor. Hello, I don't think we've ever met before. Feel them boys on the six, watching as we travel like this. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the main drop. We own it, no we really can't wait, cause we about to drop this. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the light drop. We love it, and we really can't quit, gotta keep it on trend. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the mic drop. Leave them down for the six, watching us travel like this. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the mic drop. We own it, no we really can't wait, cause we about to drop this. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the mic drop.
We're going to chopper back up the middle, fielded by Roki off his glove, and the game is over! Terrata cashes in Rivera, and the Bisons win it 6-5 in walk-off fashion.
1, 2, 3. Championship titles back-to-back for Buffalo. The 2025 National Lacrosse League champion.
Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the mic drop, we own it, own it. No, we really can't wait, cause we're about to drop this. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the mic drop, we love it, and we really can't quit, gotta keep it 100. Here we come, ready or not, 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 not. Can't stop the mic drop.
The Bisons traveled on the road last week away from Salem Field. Let's take a look back at some of the action on this week's road trip recap. The Buffalo Bisons finished out their road schedule last week, splitting their 6-game series against the Rochester Red Wings at Innovative Field, and Buffalo and Rochester were locked in 5 tightly contested contests throughout the course of the week. It began on Tuesday night, where Rochester would defeat the Bisons 5-4 in 10 innings. Buffalo would score first, something they did quite often in the series. Rene Pinto, one of the newest members of the Bisons, hit a 2-run home run in the top of the second inning. That gave Buffalo a 2-0 advantage. Rochester would strike for 3 in the bottom of the fourth, a 3-run shot that got Rochester on the scoreboard and flipped the deficit into a 1-run advantage. They would extend it out to 4-2 with an RBI triple by Philip Glasser in the bottom of the 8th, but the Bisons answered back in the top of the 9th. Buffalo down to their final out, and R.J. Schreck reached base as he was hit by a pitch. Buddy Kennedy represented the tying run, had a base hit, as Johanrik Pinyango and Josh Kasevich had back-to-back RBI base hits that tied the game at 4. However, in the extra inning, the Bisons were unable to score the automatic base runner from second, while the Red Wings were able to cash him in. Again, Trey Lipscomb coming through for the Red Wings in that 5-4 victory in the opening game of the series. But on Wednesday night, it was the only lopsided victory of the week for either side, where Buffalo thumped the Red Wings 9-2. Buffalo scored 5 times in the first, 8 men came to the plate, and the first 7 all reached base for Buffalo. It was led by Jonathan Clausse. The Bisons outfielder had back-to-back doubles in the victory on Wednesday night, including a leadoff ground rule double to right field that helped set the stage for Johanrik Pinyango, picking up an RBI double that gave Buffalo the lead. And then Riley Terada, a couple of RBIs as well. Josh Kasevich added an RBI base hit after finishing Tuesday night with a hit. He had 2 hits on Wednesday as well for Kasevich, increasing his batting average nearly 50 points throughout the course of the week. And Michael Stefanik capped the scoring for Buffalo in the top of the first with a sacrifice fly, one of 2 RBIs on the day for the Bison's veteran infielder. The lead would balloon to 6-0 in the second. Once again, Jonathan Clausse with a leadoff double. He would eventually score thanks to Johanrik Pinyango's RBI fielder's choice. The Bisons would cruise, cashing in runs in the 7th and 8th innings respectively. Once again, Michael Stefanik comes through with an RBI bases-loaded walk in the 7th, and then in the 8th, another walk with the bases loaded, with Riley Terada at the plate this time, cashed in a run, and the final run of the night for Buffalo was cashed in on a Brandon Valenzuela sacrifice fly. Trey Savage made the start for Buffalo, went 3 innings, his 6th appearance with Buffalo and 4th start in a Bison's uniform, struck out 4 without giving up a hit. No one reached base against Savage in his 3 innings, going 9 up and 9 down with those 4 punch-outs, and it was Savage's final minor league appearance before having his contract selected by the Toronto Blue Jays on Monday. For Savage, no wins, no losses, and a .363 ERA in 17 1/3 innings with Buffalo, 26 AAA punch-outs, 160 overall strikeouts in the year, and 98 total innings pitched across the 4 minor league affiliates, where he went 5-1 with a combined .312 ERA. For Savage, last year's first-round pick, a monumental rise through the Blue Jay organization that includes his Major League debut. The Herd would lose on Thursday night as the Bisons and Red Wings alternated wins and losses in the series. This one a slugfest, 8-7. Rochester once again with a walk-off victory. The Bisons striking first, a 3-run home run by Michael Stefanik to left field got the offense rolling. However, Rochester would tie things up with 2 in the bottom of the second, 1 in the third against Eliezer Hernandez, who made his 3rd start in a Bison's uniform. He would eventually go 5 innings for Buffalo, striking out 6 along the way. Adam Macko, Justin Brule also pitching in relief for Buffalo in the contest that the Red Wings would eventually win. The Bisons getting solo runs in the 5th and 7th innings respectively, with Anthony Santander on the first game of his Major League injury rehab assignment had a solo home run to right field, part of his 1-for-3 day at the plate with 2 walks. Santander would appear in every game over the final 4 games of the series with Buffalo and is expected to join the team in Buffalo this week for their final series of the year. Buffalo's run in the 7th inning came thanks to a Rene Pinto RBI fielder's choice. He would also cash in one in the top of the ninth when the teams were tied at 5 heading to the ninth inning. The Bisons, after a strikeout to begin the inning, had 4 straight reach base, including an RBI base hit by Pinto that scored a run in the top of the ninth. And then the Bisons would tack on another for a 7-5 advantage on an RBI base hit by Jonathan Clase. However, Jose Tena, with a 3-run walk-off home run, gave Rochester their second victory of the series. The Herd will win back-to-back contests. Again, 1-run scores, identical 4-3 finals on Friday and Saturday nights, respectively, at Innovative Field. And once again, the starting pitching was excellent for Buffalo. Alek Manoah, 5 1/3 innings, striking out 8 along the way, helping the Bison's pitching staff combine for 11 strikeouts and only 1 walk in the contest. Hayden Yinger, the team's modern-era games pitch leader, picked up his 4th win of the season, while Andrew Bash leads the team in appearances this year and leads the team in victories, notched his 2nd save of the campaign. For the Bisons, they fell behind 1-0 in the 3rd inning, but it was a sacrifice fly off the bat of Leo Jimenez that tied the game at 1. Rochester would take their 2nd lead of the night with a couple of runs in the bottom of the 6th inning, but 3 in the top of the 7th was enough for Buffalo to secure the victory, and it was capped off by a Jonathan Clase 2-run base hit to left field that scored a pair and gave the Bisons the 4-3 win on Friday night. On Saturday, 5 different Bisons pitchers combined in the 4-3 win, in which Buffalo scored 3 times in the top of the 1st. Once again, Jonathan Clase with a leadoff double. Anthony Santander cashed him in right away with an RBI double for his 2nd run batted in of the series. And R.J. Schreck, one of the first 3 to reach for Buffalo, had a base hit. He would score later in the inning. Riley Terada, Josh Kasevich, back-to-back RBI base hits for the Bisons, as Terada and Kasevich provided some of the offense for Buffalo. The Red Wings would chip away. Solo tallies in the 3rd, 4th, and 6th innings, respectively, set the table for more late-game offense for Buffalo, who cashed in a solo run in the top of the 9th. Phil Clark, this time the hero for Buffalo, with an RBI single to left field that cashed in Kasevich, who had his 2nd hit of the game with 1 out in the top of the 9th. Clark delivering the knockout blow. Buffalo's 8th hit of the night was the winning one for the Herd, as Joe Mantiply would pick up the victory for Buffalo. It was his 2nd win with the team this year. Dylan Tate needed just 1 pitch to record his 6th save as well. With the back-to-back wins, the Bison secured themselves the season series victory against Rochester, as the Herd finishes the year 12-9 against their closest geographic rivals. The Red Wings did pick up the win on the final day of the road trip on Sunday, as the Red Wings, despite Buffalo scoring first in the top of the 1st on a Leo Jimenez RBI base hit, the Red Wings would score 5 times across 3 innings for a 5-1 lead. The Bisons chipped away, including a solo home run in the top of the 9th by Brandon Valenzuela, as the switch hitter went to the opposite field, but it was not enough as the Red Wings secured the win in the final game of the series. Now the Bisons return home for their final 6 games of the 2025 season, welcoming in the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders as the AAA affiliate of the New York Yankees try and close in on the International League's second half championship. And it's a big week at Sahlen Field. Tuesday, presented by Taste New York, starts things off at 6:05 on Tuesday night, followed by Win It Wednesday evening as well. Day baseball on Thursday, the 1:05 first pitch for the final Throwback Thursday of the season, with the Bisons wearing their reverse retro uniforms. And then Friday night, Fan Appreciation Night at Sahlen Field. The first 3,000 fans through the Inspired Dental Gate at Swan Street will receive the John Resnick and Robbie Takak Goo Goo Dolls bobblehead, presented by Equitable Advisors. There'll be giveaways all night long and plenty of fun activities for fans throughout the course of the game, which is Fan Appreciation Night. And then it's Kids Appreciation Weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday a 1:05 first pitch, and the 2025 season comes to a close Sunday afternoon at 12:05 as well. For this road trip recap, I'm Pat Malacaro.